This week at Observe, my boss said, "Hey, Chris, can you review some of the saddest deaths in anime?" And like an idiot, I said yes. Why don't we squeeze lemons in my eyes and read the comment section while we're at it to really push me? Grab your tissues and your preferred coping mechanism. I'm Chris Carr. Let's take a look at the top 5 saddest deaths in anime. Number 5, Maes Hughes from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. The death of Colonel Maes Hughes was a really rough one for me. I mean, full on crying. They set him up as this loving father, devoted husband who sincerely couldn't get enough of his family. What makes his death so painful is how he absolutely, utterly doesn't deserve it. He isn't a badass like Armstrong or Hawkeye. He isn't career-driven like Mustang. Heck, he's not even all that competent at times. But he was what we all strive to be. A good example. Number 4, L in Death Note. Sometimes we see a character's death coming, and sometimes the character knows they're going to die. Nevertheless, the death of L in Death Note was pretty shocking. Maybe what makes him such a hard character to part with is what he stands for. He's justice with a capital J. So where do you go from the death of justice? You keep hoping his morals will affect light, so there's a feeling futility that comes with this one for sure. Number 3, Kamina, Gurren Lagann. One of my all-time favorite anime characters is Kamina from Gurren Lagann. He's a manly man with a plan, a badass warrior, a total over-the-top bro who is doggedly inspirational in his level of stubbornness. So his death seems to come completely out of left field. You feel so teased with the whole ordeal too. You think he's gonna pull through, but nope, just dies. And he's constantly mentioned throughout the series after. His spirit becomes this huge motivator for his friends. He's like the Phil Coulson to the Avengers, but for all the Tahiti stuff. Number 2, Nicholas D. Wolfwood, Trigun. The death of Trigun's Nicholas D. Wolfwood is a rough one. He's such a charismatic and interesting character. He's done everything in his power to help kids so they don't have a childhood like his. He's murdered to give them happy childhoods. It's in his final moments that he's filled with regret, trying to come to terms with how there is a way to allow everyone to live and still right wrongs. That final confession? Whew.
Was everything I did in my life a mistake? Would I be wrong now to ask for your forgiveness? I did not want to die this way!
Maybe I've got a thing for skinny guys in suits before their last moments. I'm a huge 10th Doctor fan after all. I'm a mess. Number 1, Nina Tucker, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Things were going too well when we met little Nina and her dog. She made the boys too happy. She was too cute. Of course we can't have nice things. Her father, in a desperate attempt to stay a state alchemist, transmorphs her and her dog together. This basically is the death of Nina. Alan Edwards definitely see it that way. Packing on the feels, Ed completely believes that he could have prevented this from happening. Oh, but wait! This show isn't done toying with you. Then the newly minted monster Nina has her brains blown out by an assassin, as she's weeping over her father, the real monster. Still full of pure love for the man, regardless of what he's done. Hope you're watching this alone, sans judgment. I'm not crying, you're crying! Anime is filled with heartbreaking moments, so tell me in the comments which character deaths crushed you. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Carr. See ya, Space Cowboy.
Didn't Spike Spiegel die?
You shut your whore mouth, Dave!